Hey, welcome back to the channel, my friends. I hope you're all having a good day today. This video is a part of the wood round or wreath Wednesday challenge. I only have one DIY for you, so let's jump right in. So I'm taking this 12-inch wood round and I am using these borders. You know, when you've gone into maybe schools or colleges and you see their boards, their display boards have borders. Well, yes, I got these from my job. We had a whole ton of them and the program was no longer in operation, so I got these. So I'll be using 2 of those. These are my paints. Now I want to see if I can match as close as possible the colors that are on this border here. So I took my burgundy, Folk Art True Burgundy, and I mixed that with a little Folk Art Multi-Surface Satin Paint in Camel, and this one is Apple Barrel Light Mocha. So I'm just toning down that burgundy because I want to get as close as possible to what is on the border. And once I think I got what I wanted, the shade that I wanted, I'm now going to paint the board. And I started with the brush and that was a little too stiff. So I got my sponge dabber. I got this from Plaid. This is a Martha Stewart. This is a Martha Stewart sponge dabber. And I use that to apply the paint all over the board. And this is what it looks like after it was dried. I kind of left a little paler in the middle because you won't be seeing that after I put the stickers down. So I then took some Martha Stewart metallic gold paint and I'm just distressing the board. And that is to tie in the colors from the sticker as well, to bring everything cohesively into one piece. So after I dry brush it as much as I wanted, then I took a harder brush and distressed the edge. Now I'm going to find the center on the board, took the L ruler and just eyeball where I think the center is, marked that with the pencil just lightly, and now I'm putting the sticker down or the border. Now if you want, you can, I'm just saying if you want, in the event you decide to recreate this using something else. You can use a little school glue for more addition if you want to, or you just put this down just like you see me doing. Then I took my scraper tool and I'm just gently going across the surface just to make sure that there was no air bubbles trapped underneath and it was laying flat on the board. And then I took this sanding block and I'm just sanding off the excess, the little piece that was hanging over from the edge. And now it's time to embellish. I got this bunch of flowers. Guys, a lot of these are in my stash. Already had them and now it's time to use. This bunch of, I don't even know what it was. It was daisy or what, but a bunch of flowers. Let's just say a bunch of flowers. The shade is close to what is on our sticker here that I'm using as my inspiration piece. And then that burgundy looking flowers, I think that came from the Dollar Tree as well. So I just cut off the stems, put them together, use a piece of jute to just tie them together to give me that swag. And now once I have that all tied, I'm going to secure it to the board. So I took my handheld hardtail drill, drilled 2 small holes on the board because I'm going to tie the bunch on. I love this little tool so much. If you're interested in getting one for yourself, that's linked in my description box below. I have not used my regular drill since getting this little handheld drill because you can't glue this down. It would just pop right off. So using a piece of jute, I just forced the jute through the hole, wrapped it around the bunch, pulled it to the back and then tied that. And then I did that for I made 2 little holes and did that just to secure my bunch to the board. Next, I'm going to make a bow. Now, my friend Tracy sent me a bow maker. Thank you so much, Tracy. I truly appreciate it. I have not used it yet. I will use it in the future, but I just wanted a small bow on here, so I'm just using just my hand to create this. Made the awareness bow, scrunch that up in the middle, and then use a piece of jute to tie that. Then I dovetail the end of the bow. Now I left a long enough piece on the ribbon at the back so I could tie it onto my swag, but then I forgot that was the reason why I left it there, and then I cut it off. So now we're going to have to figure out how we're going to get our bow on our swag, but I'll leave that for a little while. Don't you just love this ribbon? I am really impressed with the ribbons that the Dollar Tree has this year. They are so beautiful. I saw this one and I just had to have it. Then I took a gold marker, and to just give this a little bit more dimension, I created a little wave right around our scalloped edge of our sticker or border here, just about 1/4 of an inch from the scalloped edge. I did that for both the top and the bottom. And now the bottom was looking too bare. I was trying to find, okay, what am I gonna put here? I didn't want anything too heavy, too loud. So I found my stickers. I remember that I had these that I got from my friend Tasha, and I selected the word home and just transferred that on right there. You know, you have to make sure that you put this down where you want it to be, because once you put it down, if that's not where it's supposed to be, then you've just lost that transfer because you can't pick it back up. Then I took this washi tape that I got in a pack from BB Craft years ago, and that looks perfect right there. So I just used that to cover where the two ends of the edges of the sticker met. And then now I'm just taking some Mod Podge to just seal the paint and everything else. I also went over the sticker just to tone down the sheen so that it doesn't look so shiny. And then once I did that, now it's time to add my bow. But before I did that, I cut another piece of the ribbon, pulled out the wire from both ends, from both edges, fold that in, and I'm going to use that to wrap around the middle of my bow just to cover up that jute so it's not visible. And then I just glued that on, and now I have to get my bow back on here. So what I did, a little piece of the jute from the ribbon was still hanging. I kind of forced that into the swag that was there, and then just glued it on. So this is Wood Round or Wreath Wednesday challenge. On this playlist, you are required to make either a wood round or a wreath. And this is hosted by Aurea from DIY with Aurea, Loli from Loli D's Creation, and their guest host is Anna from the Grace Life Home Decor. Now you guys know the drill. Their links will be down in the description box below. Make sure to check out their channels as well as the playlist. Now let's finish up our wood round here, and I was trying to see whether or not that little cornucopia would fit in the middle. No, it looked too much like a turkey, so I abandoned that idea. So I flipped it over. I added some beads to a piece of jute that I had, and that's going to be the hanger. I glued that on. I then used my pinking shear and cut out a piece of brown paper just to give it the scalloped edge. I'm going to use that to cover the cord at the back here. If you're enjoying the video so far, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, like, share, and comment down below any action that you take on the video. Signals to YouTube that you enjoy the content, and they will recommend it to other viewers like yourself. And don't forget to subscribe if you're coming over from any of the other channel. I would love to have you join my crafting family. Now here we are for our scripture for today. Proverbs 16 verse 3 to 4. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. The Lord works out everything to its proper time, even the wicked for a day of disaster. This is our final reveal. Guys, let me know what you think about my wood round. I love it, love it, love it. I love how all the colors came together and just blended well. Don't forget to check out Aurea, Loli, and Anna's channels, as well as the playlist down below. What Would You Make is on Sunday, my friends. That's the playlist I host with my friend Brenda, so be sure to check that out. And there you have it, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. I enjoyed crafting with you today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more creative projects like these. And tap that notification bell as well so you never miss an upload. Need more inspiration? Click right here for other fun DIYs. Happy crafting, stay safe, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye!